The Zeal of Zenithar event returns to the Elder Scrolls Online tomorrow, June 26th, and runs all the way until July 8th. This event celebrates all things commerce and crafting, and in my opinion, is one of the easiest events to get some great rewards from. Since the servers are down for maintenance at the time of writing this, I figured now would be the perfect time to go over the event and what you should expect when you log in. My name's Doc, and let's talk about it. Once the event goes live on Thursday, June 26, you'll immediately notice the global passives, that being a reduction in way shrine and armor repair costs, an increase in crafting inspiration, and a discount on nearly every item sold by many vendors across the game. You can start this event by picking up the starter quest from the event tab in the Crown Store completely for free. From there, you'll need to complete the quest steps that involve talking to a dude, doing some crafting, defeating some enemies, and returning to the quest giver. After that, you will have access to the daily event quest. Fortunately, in my humble opinion, this quest is one of, if not the easiest event daily to complete in the game. After accepting the event daily, you'll need to do only one of three things. You can either gain a level or champion point, dig up an antiquity or treasure chest, or simply just spend 10,000 gold at guild traders. Again, you only need to do one of these three things to complete the quest, so it should be nice and easy. This daily quest will be your source of event tickets, and it will also drop you a gold loot box. Fortunately, that daily quest isn't the only way to earn loot boxes during this event, as there are a few other ways you can earn some loot boxes as well. Keep in mind, though, that only the first loot box you get in a day will be gold. Presumably, the rest of your boxes will all be purple quality. The first way to farm is through your daily crafting writs, but keep in mind that these are only limited to one box per account per day, so no need to worry about doing a whole bunch of writs on a whole bunch of different characters. You can also do master writs, and while you can gain boxes from multiple master writs, these are limited to one box for each discipline per account per day. So you could do a woodworking and a blacksmithing master writ and get 2 boxes. If you do 2 woodworking writs, you will only get a box from the first one you turn in. Next is to complete rounds of group arenas, so that means Dragonstar Arena, Black Rose Prison, and the Infinite Archive with a member of your guild. I want to place special emphasis on the phrase with a member of your guild there. This means that if you are not grouped up with someone who's in at least one of your guilds, you will not get any boxes from doing that farm. The same can be said with the next farm, which is to defeat world bosses or complete incursion events with a member of your guild. Now, for the last way of getting boxes, I imagine this is how most solo players will go about farming them. You can do some thievery. Pickpocketing, opening strong boxes, and opening thieves' troves will all have a chance of dropping a loot box. Granted, it's not a super high chance, but it's enough that it'd be worth your time if you don't have any guildmates online. And finally, let's talk about what rewards you can actually get from these boxes. As I always mention, I am certainly not an expert on the in-game economy, so I can't really give recommendations for what's going to sell well and what won't, but I can at least tell you that there are going to be some cool things to grind for. Most notably, we have the new Zenithar blacksmith outfit style that you've probably seen artwork for by now. There's also some returning weapon and armor styles there. I personally think High Rock Spell Sword is really cool, so I'm personally pretty excited for that. I think that'll be probably what I end up going for. Then we've got the usual miscellaneous stuff. Things like crafting materials, motifs, furnishing plans, and things of that nature. As for what you can spend those event tickets on, let's start with our friend the Impresario. As you can see, some pretty decent rewards here, especially the new Robes of Truth and Law costume. I think that's pretty cool. Here's what the event merchant assistant is selling. A personality and a couple skins are certainly not bad rewards to spend your event tickets on. And finally, the Indrik vendor is of course selling Indrik stuff. Feel free to pause or rewind the video if you need to check those out. And that was everything we had to cover for Zeal of Zenithar 2025. I know this was a pretty short video, but this is also a very straightforward event, and that makes my job a lot easier. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video and found it useful. Feel free to let me know what things you'll be on the lookout for during this event. Don't forget to subscribe and check out the link tree in the description so you can follow me on stuff and join my Discord server. I've still got a couple more healer build update videos on the way, so make sure to keep an eye out for those as well. And I'd also like to take a moment to thank my Patreon supporters Dylan Stewart and Sharni Lee, as well as my YouTube members King Gingy, Durgy, Insert Username, and Eric from Ohio. Thank you guys for continuing to support me, and I sincerely appreciate it. I think all I've got left to say is that I've been Doc. Take care of yourselves, be good to others, don't forget to do those crafting writs, and I will catch y'all in the next one.